Hello, and welcome to another update video on Bitcoin. Yeah, we're here on the daily time frame, and Bitcoin continues to move into this resistance area. Yeah, we have not really managed to break decisively above the 61.8 retracement level here. So we're still holding below that one. But hey, you remember what we talked about over the last few weeks, every single day? I'm sure you do. It's nice and simple. Also for Elliott, for everybody who doesn't understand Elliott Wave or finds it too complex, there is a volume profile indicator, and this one is called the point of control, the red line. This is exactly what we wanted to see reached. Yeah, this is a level I highlighted as level that acts as a magnet on the Bitcoin chart, and that's 118K pretty much, or yeah, it is. And we've pretty much reached that now, as you can see. So that doesn't mean we have to stop here, but this is kind of the level that was likely going to be reached, right? A couple of weeks ago, we looked at that level, and not only a couple of weeks ago, but every single day. And so it's just something you can use in future as well. It might be helpful for you. But not only that one, I mean, especially if there is confluence, what we use primarily, of course, is Elliott Wave. And the Elliott Wave scenarios we've been tracking also pointed towards higher prices and the B wave rally into resistance. So that's all happened. This doesn't mean just because we have resistance here, we have to find resistance actually. I mean, there is resistance. The market is getting rejected from these levels and everything, but not really the beginning of the next move to the downside. I mean, I'm not telling you that we've topped, right? And it's just a decision area. It's just a pivot. And as long as we don't get any 5-wave decline, which breaks below micro support, the trend remains up, which is why we've continued to watch for higher prices over the last few days and weeks. And even here yesterday going into the Fed meeting, I mean, I did get emails, there were people telling me that, why are you not bearish, right? You have the chance to be right or something. Like there were a few emails like that. Why would I, right? Why should I be bearish? The market will tell me when I need to become bearish through giving me a micro 5-wave move down, but we haven't seen that yet. And the Elliott Wave structures, they're always key, right? I don't try to speculate about Fed interest rate decision just because we moved up into the rate decision and then the market is supposed to do this or that. It's not how it works, right? A lot of people said, as we're heading into the rate decision, the market is overextended. Don't be bullish. But I don't care about the rate decision so much. It's the wave structure. Obviously, time to be cautious in the resistance area. And if we see any 5-wave move down from here, that is our signal that a C wave down has started. But would that really be bearish? Probably not. Probably not. I showed you yesterday in one of the videos our hold on, if I find that now, our long-term weekly moving averages, right? Hey, here you can see it. You can see it, we're currently holding above this 21-week EMA in purple. And if we break below it, there is the next, this is the weekly chart. We break below it, there is the 55-week EMA, a strong one, which has provided support throughout this cycle. And that's at around 95K. So there is a lot of confluence around 95K for support, in addition to our Fibonacci support area here, where the 50% retracement level is at 96K. So it's just something to watch, something to be aware of. That would not necessarily be bearish. There's also the 200-day moving average. And again, all of that doesn't mean that if we get there, we have to, we're finished with the bull market. But throughout this entire bull market, the 55-week EMA has been holding. So it's just an additional trend filter to watch. But for now, the local trend is still up, my friends. So watching if we can also get to the next checkpoint at 120,400. But on the smaller time frame, we see even a little bit more detail. So let's go to the smaller time frame. And what you can see here actually is that the market reacted now 2 to 3 times more, 4 or 5 times, to our Fibonacci support zone here on the 30-minute chart. Also, our trend channel we defined is still being followed. And you can see here that we are getting that one more high that we wanted to see towards 117 to 118.5K basically, right? So one more high is possible easily. there's at least no sign of a top. And if we now get a 5-wave move down below yesterday's low, that would be a strong indication we might have topped, yeah. Especially if we also break out of the price channel to the downside. What I'm watching for is potentially here further upside towards 118,500. But as I said, over the last few days, the higher we go, the more complete this pattern looks like, the higher the probabilities for a pullback. But if we get to 118,500, then this is the first ideal target for a third wave, yeah. And that means we can watch for the white scenario, and I will add support for this fourth wave, and then we can still get higher prices as long as support holds. So that's how it works. I just need to really be more confident about this white scenario. I need the market to get to the 138% extension first. And I'll keep you updated about that. That's the update on Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, check out our Gold membership. Then you can connect to Discord, you can ask questions, connect to the community, you can participate in our live streams and everything. And also, if you want to get a few more updates, news and everything, check out our X channel. The link is in the description. You can find a link also in the comment section. Feel free to join us there. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.